Okay, we're back again. I just got the password. What I'm going to do is just to paste in here. We can use even the email itself, and that will work. Just Reynolds Ramirez hotmail.com, and that is supposed to work. The sad part is that it is asking me for a Google Mobile um confirmation, but my phone is not working lately. So what I'm going to do is to use a recovery code. Um, Being honest, we can just um, use an authenticator app. But the thing is that this is happening because we're opening the Edge as a default browser. If I use the Chrome as a default browser, I would not have to do anything of this. But the thing is that wisdom is known by all his children, as said Jesus Christ. So what I'm going to do is to try to download a two-factor authenticator for GitHub and app or no, extension to Edge, for example. And this is the client to Edge two-factor authentication. We're gonna get it, and we're gonna add it to the navigator. This is taking more than expected, but as I told you before, the nice part is that this is a complex project. When we finish it, it is going to be very cool. Let's put this on here and let's just open it and let's add one account. See, I don't know much how to use this. And let's see, you can scan like a QR code, but there is another way that I know that is possible. Let's see, manual entrance to authenticator and GitHub two-factor authentication. Okay, look what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is just to go to default browser. You see default applications. On here, I'm gonna change the Edge to Chrome. Here it says Edge, right? What I'm going to do is to change that to Chrome, and that's it. Because I'm losing too much time on this. I'm sorry because of them, but right now I'm not into this. What I'm going to do is just to try again this git clone and you will see that now it will ask me, um, oh yes, sorry, CD, Jonah Chronicles. No, no, no. Let's erase it. Let's erase it because right now it is there, but uh it is not well configured. Let's do it again. We clone, and now it should ask me again to make the. Okay, it didn't. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is to try to move ahead without the authentication. Let me see. Git remote v. As you can see, uh, it is like if it was added automatically. I don't know if it was when I changed the default browser or something like that, but it should not be like that because that was too fast, and I haven't made the login on the edge. But let's move forward. Let's move forward with the project because we are not like the machine itself to try to also tell to the machine what it should do or what it should not do. Um, yes, actors, yeah, authors. Let's start with just checking the project. Jonah Chronicles. And Jonah Chronicles is located at localhost. Yes. What is the problem now? I have no idea. Jonah Chronicles. I think that is something that I would. Oh yes, an age here. Okay, you see these required ones? That's normal. It says that the file on the location is not there, but that is the version of PHP. Usually, versions on PHP they change the way that they handle the required ones and the include ones. So that this is a very expected error. What I'm going to do is to go to the index, and in there in the line number two, it is the views and index.php. What I'm going to do is just to put a point in there, and that should fix that error, for example. Or if it doesn't work, it means that the error is not in the index itself, but in the view. You see this index here? Here is looking for Jonas Chronicles controller, template controller. Let's look for that template controller, and it's there. But the problem is that it doesn't find um, controller, template controller. Mhm. Controller, template controller. Being honest, it is there. Mm. The problem then is another thing. Let's see, require ones. It is on here on these require ones. We don't need to look for the root directory. On another version, maybe we need it, but in this version, we don't. Let's remove this. You see that this is inside of the views, okay? So let's go to directories back, and then we got the controller, and then the template controller. Mhm. And it's still giving error. Why? Now it's kind of more difficult to figure it out because actually it should not give error. Mm. Let's see. Um, let's just make like a echo document root. Let's see that. That was like this. Let's see. Echo exit. As you can see, this brings me to the HT docs, and after that, we have Jonah Chronicles. Let's try to put it completely to see how it looks. And now let's try to make an include, and it doesn't find it, but it doesn't have sense because it is there. I mean, controller, template controller.php. Yes, it is there. I don't know if it is something that amazing. I don't know. Oh yes, I know what it is. You see this CH here? It is not Jonah Chronicles with CH. It is Jonah Chronicles to Jonah Chronicles. Let's remove it, and that will fix everything now. Let's just remove this and check again. There we go. We have this is the admin controller, but we have a failing here to the connection to the data, which is completely normal. And I should stop the video right now. I will stop the video because it's good for you to know that handling problems is normal. To manage problems is normal. If you have problems with the code and you have to solve them, that is completely normal. And if you don't get to it, if you don't get used to it, you will not be a good developer. But if you get used to solve problems, you will be a super great developer. See you in the next video, which is going to be in a few seconds. I hope that this video has been helpful for you, and remember that Jesus Christ loves you much more than what I could ever say.